I was just nearly signing for somebody else, and then obviously when the opportunity comes to sign for your hometown club, I jumped at it, and I came, and obviously I've been here before as a kid, so I know what it's about, and it was a proud moment to sign from.
And when you signed, did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams you'd be playing at Wembley twice?
No, not really, but that's football. It can throw anything at you, and it's probably, like you say, the best part of my career, and I'll look back at them times at Wembley for years to come.
Can you remember that first game back against York City?
I can. I think a lot of people were apprehensive about coming back. I've been warned in the past that it wouldn't be as good as the first time, and that can sort of linger, that feeling, but there was no better way than to come back and to obviously get an assist, and then what was a great goal to be the winning goal, and that sort of kick-started the run that we had. The lads were low on confidence. Same to myself, because the previous few seasons I hadn't played as much as I intended to or would like to. I was low on confidence, and I knew by coming back to a place where I was loved, I'd be welcomed back with open arms, and it would give me that confidence again to sort of kick-start my career and to put a little bit of swagger back into my play.
And that swagger was evident when you buried that penalty at Fleetwood. How did it feel when that one went in?
I was actually going to dink it down the middle, and I thought if it did and I missed, I'd look a right plonker, but lucky enough it hit the bar twice and ended up going over the line.
Prior to playing at Wembley in JPT, had either of you been to Wembley before?
No, not me personally, no, I've never been.
Yeah, I've been to watch Liverpool. Unfortunately, they've lost every time I've been to see them there, so I thought it's not a good omen.
Can you describe the thoughts waking up that morning and what it felt like to be going to Wembley?
The first time, I woke up really nervous, to be honest. I struggled to get any food down. I'd never been before, big stage, obviously the biggest game I've ever played in my career, so I'm really nervous. But when you've got lads like Adam there with experience next to you and stuff, once you get on the pitch, you sort of forget about it, and thankfully you come away with a win. Yeah,
same. I think the night before we were all occupied with a little bit of nerves, but the overriding emotion of excitement. I think especially in the first game we got off to a bad start. The gaffer got us in at half time and gave us a little bit of a home truth, didn't he? And that sort of kick-started us, and as I say, it ended up being a dream day.
What were your thoughts and feelings waiting in the tunnel before the walkout?
You sort of get the mix of nerves, excitement. Everyone wants to play at Wembley when they're a kid, so you're really excited, and you've got to sort of bottle that and use it in the right way. And like Adam said, I don't think we used it in the right way in the first half. I think it got sort of the better of us, but thankfully we got in at half time and calmed ourselves down and got back to our wee play, and it come up trumps.
Obviously I went out confident because I'm sort of labelled as I like big games, the big occasion. I tend to try and do a little bit extra. I had that in my mind. I thought this is the stage where it can make you as a player. You can either come away as a loser and no one remember you, or you can come away as a winner, and we remembered by all of Barnsley, not just once but twice.
At what point in the season did you begin to believe that Barnsley had a real chance of promotion?
Say when we went on a run in the JPT, I think it was just the focus of each and every game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we never set unrealistic targets. We never said, right, we can make the playoffs. We just kept going about our business quietly, and we had to. The
old cliche, weren't it? Like game by game, and it just steamrolled, just turned into a big roll, and we just ended up in there. You know what I mean? And that's when you get our team. We've got good players, and we got a bit of confidence from them from that run in the JPT, and that just kick-started the rest of the season, really.
Yeah, I think sometimes though it can have an adverse effect, because once we were getting close, we had a few little slips, and that's when people are thinking too much about what's in front of you rather than the task that's in hand. So we, especially Eki and Tommy, they kept us solely focused on each and every game as it come. And I remember going into the last game, we were away at the champions and we had to get something, and we would have foreseen a 4-0 victory away from home.
Did you think that win in JPT final at Wembley gave us an advantage going into final against Millwall?
For me, yeah, definitely. Because like I said, touched on before, really nervous the first time, never been there even as a spectator, and then obviously being there before in the JPT, going there, we were all comfortable, weren't we? And I think we knew what to expect, and I don't think they did. And I think in the end, that did, you know, it did work in our favour. You know,
going into that game, we started off really well, but we also knew, which was a really good advantage, that if we went behind, that we could get back into it just like the JPT. So, you know, we had the experience of playing there and winning, so we knew that feeling.
More confidence, didn't we?
I think, yeah, as you say in football, once you get that feeling of winning at Wembley, there's no better feeling. So we didn't want to come away second best that day. If anything, you know, we give it our all. And say, I think we went into an early lead, and then obviously the second, and obviously they got back into it and they started pressing, didn't we? We knew what to expect and get through to half time, and which we did. We started playing our football again, expressing ourselves, and lucky enough the littlest man on the pitch got the winner with a head.
Were all the players as pleased for Lloyd Isgrove as the fans were when he scored that third goal?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were all used to banter him, didn't we? Like, he needs to score more goals and stuff, but you know, he popped up at the right time, and you know, what better man to score it, and you know, we were all chuffed for him, weren't we? And,
yeah.
But you know, we were chuffed as a team, and you know, it was a great feeling to win it.
Yeah, I said in an interview after the game, in fact, I think we were more relieved that Izzy had scored a goal than we actually got the third, and we were ahead at the time. But that just showed how, you know, as a group, how close we were together and how much we wanted each other to succeed.
How did you feel when that goal went in, that second goal?
At Wembley?
Yeah.
To be honest, I remember picking it up. I was running, trying to occupy the defender to get him on the back foot, and as soon as that yard opened up, I didn't even realise how far out I was. I cut in, and you know, as you say, the whole cliche, as soon as it hits your foot, you know it's in. Well, to be honest, I thought it's got a great chance of going in. I actually didn't see it go in the top corner because I think someone ran across my focus. I just heard the roar, and that was it. I was off. No one could catch me. Listen, you can't take the fact that we've gone to Wembley twice and we've won, and it is memories that you'll look back on at the end of your career, and you know, you show your kids, your grandkids. I never shut up about it to mine now.
Marc, it's been an incredible couple of years for you. You're now captain of your hometown club. That must be a great honour for you.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I didn't expect it to come, but you know, I'm just pleased that Eki and the staff have got the faith in me to give me the armband, and hopefully I'll lead the team as well as I can. But like you said, to captain my own hometown club, you know, it's a proud feeling for me and my family.
And during your time at Barnsley, who's been the biggest influence, do you think, on you?
Yeah, definitely the gaffer now, Eki. I mean, came to the club under Lee Johnson. Had a bit of a set off well, but then dropped out of the side, and then played a couple of games with the young lads with the under-23s, and you know, Eki pulled me to one side, and we worked on stuff that we thought I needed to improve on the training pitch. Did a lot of work with Eki, and then obviously he comes into the manager's position and he keeps working with me on my weaknesses and stuff, and I think, you know, I've got him to thank for, you know, the better player I am now. And
on to you, Adam. It's a really young squad, this, and you're the comparative old man, if you like, at 29.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers for that. I feel young, you know. Yeah, I feel younger, you know.
Oh, not you neither.
Oh no. But hey, get the camera off me, great.
Do you feel more pressure because of that? Or?
To be honest, no. I just looked at it I could show that I had another string to my bow. You know, I've always wanted to lead the team. Not actually be the captain, but to show leadership qualities, and you know, to help the younger guys out. And I think I did that. I set an example, and obviously the season we had was an outstanding season. We've done really well this season, but you know, going back to that, I think Hecky as well. He's not just a great manager; he's also a great person as well. You know, he takes the time out to speak to you. Not about football and things, but personal things. How's your life going? He'll always ask about the kids, and you know, it just shows how much of a nice fella he is overall. And I think that's helped me, is that he's took an interest in not only my footballing side, where I can work on, what I can do, but then he's, as a person, you know, he's shown interest in what I like to do. And
obviously, the fans here love you. How do you describe your relationship with the fans?
Do you know what, it's unbelievable. As soon as I came back, there was that infinity. You know, we share a special bond. You know, I've been a maverick player. I think the fans can understand that I can be frustrating at times, but then, you know, I can produce a bit of magic which might help win a game. They'll understand how hard I work. you know, I never shy away from any responsibility, and every game I'll put 110% into it, and to say, as a fan, that's all you can ask for.